Good morning. Good morning. Happy Thursday to everyone. I'm back with another one, and this video will be on Mr. and Mrs. LaTruth. Um, I have been closely paying attention because it was said that this may be a skit, which I don't believe it's a skit. I don't believe that this is the first time that hands have been laid on one another. But I would like to say to Mrs. LaTruth, I am a survivor. I am a domestic violence victim. Um, if I was you, I would run because the way he recorded that video, it was pure narcissist behavior. He pretty much was blaming you for everything. He said a little peon apology, but it wasn't heartfelt. It wasn't sent with love or said with love. He's more so worried about his image and losing followers and losing things that he has gained through this persona that he has put together for the world to see. A lot of people looked up to you guys. You know, I love love, black love, and to see marriages survive and make it through those rough times. But when a man comes more worried about his image than his wife and family, that is so much of a red flag to where it shows you that he's not going to change. He's not going to change at all. He's cocky and confident, and he's worried about that image. He's worried about what the world thinks of him more than what you and your children think of him, his family. When it all boils down, you all come first. And I know that this isn't the first time something like this has happened because I can see it in your face with you zoning out. You're tired. I mean, I don't know if you're going to go back to your husband. That's none of our personal business. I'll just lift you up in prayer because, like I said, we are losing a lot of women and men and children to domestic violence. It's not a game. It's truly serious when people are harming each other in a way that could hurt you, like your finger being broke. He's not taking any responsibility for that at all. Hitting you in your head. I believe you. I really believe you. And I know that if he's so worried about his image, that this isn't a skit, because he knows that this would have been a bad skit. And I feel your pain. I cry out and heart goes out to you. And I'm very heavy about this situation. So I've just been keeping quiet and just paying attention and looking at videos. And Mr. LaTruth is not the man that he says he is. He's not that man at all. I wish you all the best, both of you and your children. But you have to think about you. And if he's out doing things with other women that he has no business doing and has done before, cheating is a problem. Abuse is a problem. You guys have some issues in your relationship that maybe need some counseling, one-on-one and family counseling. Because you have to know your self-worth. You are a beautiful woman. And no amount of money, no amount of fame is worth you being with someone that you're unhappy with. He is not remorseful in any type of way. And that is such a sad situation because he put you on a video just to more so make you look bad, to make it look like it was all your fault. Those apologies weren't real, because if they were, they wouldn't have came with so much afterwards. It would have been just flat out accepting responsibility for his actions and trying to, and first of all, he wouldn't have brought it to the internet, because it's not up to us to decide if you guys continue to stay in this marriage. No matter what we come out here and say on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, wherever this is all being talked about, it's not up to us to make that decision. It's up to you guys. So he would have never cared enough, after all the backlash that has been going on for the past days, brought you back to the internet to have a conversation with you. That should have been a one-on-one conversation. It should have never been posted on his channel to make you out to be a villain, as if you're just over there beating on him and pepper spraying him and all this and all that. I've been a victim. And yes, we do have to defend ourselves. You know, we really do have to defend ourselves, but that doesn't make it right. No party should put hands on one another, whether it's the man nor the woman. So when it gets to that point, that's when you know it is time to move on, to maybe take a break, get away from each other, so you guys can truly, truly think, what is more important? Myself or this relationship? And you have to love yourself, because like I say, you are a beautiful woman, and you don't have to deal with this type of abuse, because he is a narcissist. I mean, to the fullest. A cocky one at that. So I have kind of just totally lost all respect for him. I know everyone has their own opinion, but when you're coming out of something like this, you see the signs, you know how it feels, your heart is heavy for the victim, and you are a victim, because a man is always stronger than a woman. So he should have never been hitting you in the head with totes, and I mean, literally broke your finger, and he's making it seem like it's really saying you broke your own finger when you left, by saying, oh, I zoomed in and your finger wasn't swollen. That's crazy. That's crazy. Just accept responsibility, because it could have happened in the tussle. Things happen that probably wasn't meant to happen, but they happen because people are fighting. No one is thinking at the time. But he has to remember, this all started because of what he was doing. And he's not accepting responsibility. None whatsoever. And painting you as this violent, emotional woman, insecure woman. And he probably made you insecure. You probably have great reasons to be insecure. But I just wanted to say that his apology was so sad. It wasn't even worth saying anything, you know, and he should have never put you on. That conversation should have never been put on social media, because that's something that was between the both of you all. That's why I say this is a narcissist that's only worried about his image, worried about what the world thinks of him. And who cares? Who cares what the world thinks of you? You should be making things right with your family, because in the end, that's who all gonna be there for you, your family. We can rally for you guys as much as we want. But when it all boils down, you guys gotta lay down and sleep in that bed together. Live in that home together. Raise those children together. Continue in this marriage, or let the marriage go. But one thing for sure and two things for certain. Self-care and self-love is the best love. Really take some time. Don't be in a rush if you're thinking about, you miss them, you're going back. And I really hate to see this because I want to see marriage flourish. But domestic violence is not a game. We just losing too many of our people. And some sick things have been being done due to domestic violence that are unbelievable. And so when you have someone that is pointing the finger at you and not at themselves and making it seem like you're the problem versus seeing his wrong in this situation, he acts like he sees it, but he doesn't. He's full of crap. He is full of crap. Like he said, he didn't think it was that serious. What? A broke finger? Hitting somebody in the head with a tote, covering them up? Come on now. All over a phone and some a laptop or whatever and some female? None of that is worth your family. So I'm going to end this video. But I just see nothing but a narcissist man that's worried about an image and what the world thinks of him. And you have to think of yourself and your children. And please take time to do that so you can really think through what you need to do for yourself. Because he's making sure, or trying to, because all he's doing is digging a bigger hole for himself the more that he talks and the more that he acts the way that he acts. I'm 41 and I spent my whole life, okay, whatever. Love yourself, Mrs. LaTruth. And don't allow him to exploit you like that. Putting you all on social media in a vulnerable state. Crying, hurt, confused. Don't do it. Don't do it. You have to think of your dignity. The pride that you do have in yourself. And some things are just immoral when it comes to marriages or relationships, period. Some things just shouldn't be done. And that right there is one of them. That wasn't the time. That wasn't something that should have been exposed on social media. In the heat of a fight, I can understand people cutting on cameras these days because that's what the world is built off of now. Everyone records everything. But when you guys are trying to talk it out and work it out, that's not signs of someone that cares, that would exploit you and put you online in such a state. So God bless you both. God bless your children. And whatever you do, pray about it. Because God is going to remove those that should not be in your life if that's what you truly want and that's what you ask for. Be careful what you ask for if that's not what you want. But love yourself enough to be strong enough to move on if that's what needs to take place. So once again, God bless you. You all have a blessed day. And do some soul searching, Mrs. LaTruth. Your husband isn't who he says he is. And we all see this now. And it's a good thing that you did put it out there, because the world would have continued to be bamboozled and hoodwinked and had the wool pulled over their eyes, thinking someone was greater than what they truly are. And we shouldn't idolize people anyway. We may look up to you and see the goodness in what you guys have going on and be proud of that and happy for you all, but we go wrong when we try to idolize people. because they're flesh and they're human beings just like you are. So when it's all said and done, I wish the best for you. Have a great day. And to my supporters, I appreciate you all. Please continue to support me, help my channel grow, like, share, subscribe, and cut on your post notifications for the next video that I drop. I truly appreciate you all. Have a great day, and God bless everyone. Bye-bye.